What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here, and as you guys know, I've been doing a ton of testing with Hsiang. Okay, and this is gonna be my guide to Hsiang. I've mainly been doing a lot of testing with the mages, and I did test her out with one archer pair, and actually even a tank pair. The only thing really left for me to test for her is calves. I have no doubt that she's gonna be amazing with calves, but I'm only gonna go over what I've been testing so far. As you guys know, I've told you guys before, the builds change, man. The game changes, the metas change, and I try to keep up with it as much as possible for you guys. We've been doing a ton of fighting. If you guys look over here at my Hsiang, I'm already almost at 2 million. I'm at 1.9 million sev wounds to the enemies. She hasn't even been out for what, a little over 24 hours now, so she's already gotten me well over 2 million plus merits. Yeah, she's amazing, man. She's amazing. Now, what I really love about Hsiang, guys, is the fact that she's very versatile. Okay, because as of right now, I can't really tell you guys it's 100% the best with this, the best with that. The truth is that she's really good with a lot of pairings, and I think over time we're gonna really start figuring out what is absolutely the best setup. What I can assure you guys is the builds and everything that I'm gonna show you guys is stuff that really does work. She's already quickly made her way into my 5 mage setup. This is my 5 mage setup currently. I'll definitely explain in another video this whole setup, but I will go into showing you guys some reports right now. Okay, I know that right now there's a lot of people that are like, oh, it's a huge paywall, it's a scam. Guys, I promise you guys, I think the way that they made her available for the $3 is pretty reasonable, especially because she's now in the dailies. She is now in the dailies, guys. So you unlock her for $3, right? And then you just work on her with the dailies and all the other stuff, right? VIPs over here and everything, right? Where's it at? Right here. Throw her into the VIP and you're well on your way, guys. Okay, let me show you guys some reports first. Turn my camera off here real quick. We did a lot of report sharing, so you can see here I tried her out with Lilia Hsiang. One of the main things to notice here, guys, is that we can't really get caught up on the overall merits, right? You can't get caught up in the overall merits. You got to look at the ratios over here. So you can see this like a high 2.0 ratio, right? Moving into this other one, we got a good old Valen Moo right here. We tried out Valen Moo, right? We tried out Valen Moo. Really pretty good ratio there too, even with Valen, right? Even with Valen. We did try out Hsiang with primary. We did try Hsiang primary, but primarily I think she's better as a deputy as of right now, as of making the recording of this video. The only time I tried out Hsiang primary was Hsiang and Hosk. Unfortunately, I didn't save that report, but even Hsiang Hosk with Celestials and a Shadow Phaedric actually did really well. So I'll just continue going up and showing you guys some of the reports here. Look at this, guys. So my wife used Thundelyn and Hsiang, and look at that. That's a pretty good ratio. That's like close to a 2.0 roughly. And look at the level of her Hsiang. 5232, level 4 elegy, and probably like C pushing into B tier Seraphadric, right? So crazy value from even a low investment, right? And her Thunderlyn's well on her way. 5355, same thing, all dailies there, and just events that been coming out in the game. So I'm gonna continue scrolling up here, showing you guys the reports, showing you guys the versatility of Hsiang. Here is with my Kanara, right? She actually ended up getting targeted a bit towards the end, so it kind of messed with her overall like ratio because I was getting stream sniped. But yeah, anyways, she did really good. She did really good here with my Kanara, which for me as a mage main, I don't know, my Syndreon Freygar is not crazy, my Nico's not crazy, so that really limits me to my possibilities. But I do know that a lot of people have a good Kanara, right? I did do it with my spear, and I put my sand lizard on there. And she did really well. She did really well. She did a lot of sustainability. The biggest thing about Hsiang, guys, that is key noting, she gives your March survivability and punch, right? On top of that, she's also healing your friendly neighbors, 3 other friendly legions, right? 3 other friendly legions. So moving into it, so this right here to me has been my favorite pairing for Hsiang so far, which is Thalea and Mu, right? Look at this ratio. This one went to die, right? This one went all the way down to the death to 2.0, right? Went all the way down to 2.0. And this is what I'm running it with right here. Bang. Right, level 2 Visage of Sanctus, guys. A level 2 Visage of Sanctus. Can you believe that? Imagine once I get that level of that Visage all the way up to 5. Now, here's the thing, right? A lot of people have been upset. They're like, "Oh, dang! I went with the Leia, and now she's obsolete. She's getting replaced by Hsiang." I think in the contrary. I think that she's a perfect piece for this whole 5 mage bomb that I have, because now each one of my marches that I showed you guys in the beginning hold their weight, guys. They hold their weight, and they all pop off and bring crazy merits. So I think out of my 5 marches for when I had like a pretty good run, I was averaging from 30 to 40k plus merits, and not even the greatest scenarios out in the field. So I mean, 200k plus merits on a one run is really nice, right? So that's essentially my favorite one so far. So just continuing forward, showing you guys more builds. I even tried Tohar primary and Hsiang, right? I was doing so much testing just to kind of see, like, and you guys see now why I'm telling you guys, because like I said, I was looking at those ratios, right? I was like, man, who is she best with? And realistically, she just has so many options, guys. For me personally, I'll tell you guys why I went with the Leia first. Look at this, Goresh Hsiang. Like, bro, what? She's a tank hero too. Like, hello. Oh my god. Right. Here's some more. The Leia Hsiang, 33k plus. Like, she's doing really good, guys. And my Hsiang is not awakened yet. So I'll show you guys the builds for a lot of these, for the Thundelyn, for the Thalea. Yeah, mainly, let's see, the Thundelyn, the Thalea, the Tohar, even the Kanara one I'll show you guys. If there's one that I miss, just put it down in the comment section. So, and then you can get with me in Discord. But, okay, so the main bread and butter. Let me go ahead and explain, right? Let me go ahead and explain why I went with the Leia. Now, we often get into, I wouldn't even say little debates, but more so like conversations, like, oh, you should try this, you should try that. No, you should try Mu with Lilia. You should try Mu with Valen. You should try Mu with Tohar, Bert, whatever, or with Max A, whatever the case may be, right? Whatever the case may be. The thing is, ultimately for me, my goal is how can I make use of my all my tools in my toolbox, essentially. If you don't pair Hsiang with the Leia actually has trouble kind of meshing in with some of these other marches, right? She has a little trouble doing well with some of the other marches. She can do pretty well with Lilia, whatnot, like in a few other ones, but not as good as when you put the Leia with Mu. Essentially, it like, they work really well together. Now, if we go down to a 4 march, right, then I do Thundelyn and Mu, right? If we go down to a 4 bomb, and so on all the way down to 3, 2, and 1, right? So I think when I got down to a 3 bomb, I was running Mag's A, Lilia Thea or Lilia Valen, and then Thunderlyn Moo. And when it came down to the 2 bomb, because you guys see my power's really low, right? I'm like, I got down to like 79 million. I went down to Mag's A, Thunderlyn, or sorry, Thalea and Moo with the Visage of Sanctus and the Tier, because they work with synergy, right? Because that Visage also provides shields to Mag, which makes Mag even more OP, ultimately down to the singular March Mag's A, right? So enough of that. You guys are probably like, Gun, show us the build already. I got you guys. So let me show you guys my Thalea's build now. I'll show you guys my Thalea's build. This is what we have now, guys. We went with the good old magic tree. Shout out to Tinsy. He was like, okay, because at first I was only running the support, and I was like, oh, the support is doing really well. But when we switched to the magic tree, it was a pretty big difference that I noticed. The support still does pretty good. So, you know, if you're watching this and you're like, dang, I don't really have the gems to switch at Guns. You just had me switch to support tree not too long ago. But don't worry, that one does pretty well as well. But this is the next one that I've been running. Like I said, make sure you guys sub to the channel, okay, so you guys don't miss out on updated videos and guides for this. So that's the Thalea one. Let me show you guys Thunderlyn. We also, for Thunderlyn, we also ended up, the PvP one still works great. The PvP one still works great. But the one that you can put on, if you want to go with the magic tree, is this one right here. Right? Magic tree PvP is pretty crazy, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Magic PvP, it's probably one of my favorite builds. So whether you run Valen primary or Thunderlyn primary first, you could use this build right here. And then the next one that I showed you guys also, I know I'm showing you guys a lot here, but like I said, these are all things that work good with Hsiang, so might as well just show you guys. This is another magic build that I have here for Tohar. So instead of this normal attack one, guys, you can go ahead and put the more no, actually we went with this one right here. You're good here. Put more here, or you can go, if you guys don't want that, you guys can go for more rage too. So like I said, when I show you guys build, they're nice baselines of what I showed you guys to work for me. But if you want to tweak them a little bit to kind of fit your style more, go right ahead, guys. Going into Moo though, this is the first build that I tried out, which is like going into the PvP build. If you see here, we went with a lot of PvP and rage and healing. So kind of pretty much capitalizing on the main things that she's good at. You know what I'm saying? Like if we go up to PvP, we got attack, speed, rage, damage, speed, damage, more healing factors to keep her even more out in the field, breach blade, right? The PvP tree is so good, man. The PvP is so good. And then we went over here and we had the option. Here's the option you come down to, okay, do we go overall, right? Do we go overall? You can pick up more skill damage here, right? And then Guardian Angel, or even more Spirit Response. I don't really like that much because, you know, as a mage, you position yourself to, you're not normally getting hit by too many people, so maybe Guardian Angel would be a little bit better. As of right now, this is the build here. If you wanted to mix it up a little bit, instead of going to the support tree, you can do overall, go overall health. You don't, mine is set up for 26% March speed. Right, so 10, 10, and then 6 down here. I'm set up for 26% March speed, so I would go overall health. That way, they're in sync with my other marches, right? Because that's what I go with my mages because of Mag's A. If not, 26 is not too bad. So overall health, right? I would go overall defense to kind of mitigate that counterattack damage, allowing for more longevity. Then I would come up here to hero skill damage, and then enter Guardian Angel. I think that would also be a pretty crazy build there. So this is essentially the build that I'm kind of going with. I'm sure you guys are gonna love it. Whether you put Hsiang in primary or you put her as a deputy, it's gonna go pretty crazy, right? So Yeah, you guys can give that a try. As far as the artifacts, right? As far as the artifacts, because some of you guys were probably wondering, like guns, I do not have Visage of Sanctus, right? With the Leia and Moo. Guys, don't worry. Your boy got you covered. Your boy got you covered, right? Let me see. Did I do it with this one? No, this one I did with the Visage. I think I ended up testing it out with let me see if I could find it. Maybe it was this one. If I can't find it, guys, I promise I wouldn't lie to you guys. Using the tier Varbon was also doing really, really good. Because one of the things that I was doing in the testings, I was like, if you don't have Visage of Sanctus, like, what would you use? Tier Varbon is really good, right? If you don't have Tier Varbon, well, what else would you use? I'm not gonna lie, Fang of Ashkari would also do good. If you don't have that, then you kind of start going a little bit more into the attack artifacts. Pretty much almost any freaking mage artifact would work well, but I like going more with those defensive ones, all mainly focusing around mitigating counterattack damage, right? So that's what I would do with the artifacts. As far as the pets for Hsiang, I tried so many different pets, guys. A lot of them did really well. I did my Shadow Drake, so almost any of the magic ones could work as well. I did the Shadow Drake, I did the Sapphire, the Seraphic. It's kind of hard to tell which one's better. I do think, guys, maybe a Sand Lizard. I know it sounds crazy, but I think for example, let me show you. Let me talk about this real quick. As far as the pets go, the Sand Lizard is right now is one of my best ones for Mag's A, and she's not even built for Mag's A. My Sand Lizard is not even built for Mag's A with Celestials, right? This is more of a long range warfare archer Sand Lizard. If not, I can go with more like magic type stuff over here, which I'm actually considering building one. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm actually considering building one. Maybe, I don't know. We're kind of staying focused on building our Seraphic. Maybe the Seraphic's better, but that's the beautiful thing about Moo, right? The overall concept of this guide for you guys for Hsiang is the fact that she is so freaking versatile, right? The fact that she's so freaking versatile. I'm like opening up reports and stuff. Shout out Charizard if you watch this video. Good job. Even Thalea and Thundelyn are still doing well, guys. They're still not doing too bad. But the whole point of integrating Moo is this bad boy right here. The biggest thing about Moo that I noticed, besides her individual performance, this one right here, Miracle Cure. After Hsiang casts a rage skill, she heals 3 surrounding friendly legions once for 3 seconds, guys. And heals her own legion every second for 3 seconds. So like, yeah, she does a lot of healing. She gives Magzay. She gives everyone in the lineup up to 3 surrounding friendly legions, right? So one of them's gonna miss out on it. If you're running 4, if you're running 5, then what? 2 miss out on it, give or take. Public Man's not my greatest suit. But yeah, anyway, she just gives crazy good. And I really do think that puts her into the S tier, guys. I think that puts Hsiang into the S tier because her ability to be able to be moved around in all your lineups, whether that's archers, and I'll show you guys the Tohar build that I ran while I'm yapping. Shout out to SP. I'm sure you guys saw it in the archer video. So the fact that you can move her around everywhere, primary, deputy, freaking you guys saw my infantry report. She's doing it absolutely all. She is definitely a must invest, guys. I promise you guys. She's definitely a must invest. Okay, now going into like minimum investment, right? This is a big conversation that a lot of us have been having. Once again, this hero just came out, so this is just currently what we have, and you guys saw my kills already with her. And I'll show you guys just a little bit credibility to me in the field, right? I got 45.4 million merits, guys. I mean, come on. I'm putting in the work. The stream saw me the other day. I'll put a link to the to the live stream that I just did, so you guys can see it all in action of everything that I'm talking about right now. I'll also put the video of Hsiang of how you get her, right, in here as well. So going back to the minimum investment talk, when looking at Hsiang, I do think, and shout out Sneaky, he kind of brought this up, and I was like, you know what, I think you're right. So there's two thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What do you guys think the best minimum investment? But I think for minimum investment, even the 5111 is great, guys. Even getting her to 5111, you're already on your way. But I do think if you can get her to 55 first, right, and then 5511, that's going to bring you the overall. So two different types, keep in mind, okay? Two different types of minimum investment. Overall minimum investment to benefit your Hsiang and your entire line, 5511, right? Minimum investment for Hsiang overall to bring you the best damage package, 5155, right? Because that's all like damage based stuff, right? Yeah, you go down a little bit on the healing factor, but that gives you like the biggest damage possible up front. So but full blown minimum, even 5111, you guys saw that, guys. You guys saw that. And like I said, I don't just tell you guys based off a hitch and my knowledge in the game. I'm sure even if I didn't have proof, you guys would take my word for it simply because of how much I play the game. But you guys, this is proof right here on its own. This is proof right here on its own. You guys want even bigger proof? Check this out. Check this out. I feel like a salesman right now, chat, and I promise you guys I'm not a salesman. I'm just telling you guys straight up based off the facts and the reports that I've been getting. Check this out, right? You guys see this 31K report from my boy Tinsy, right? Look at his Hsiang's investment during this one. Come on, please load. Thank God. Look at his investment. 300 Hsiang cooking. Guys, I promise you I'm not a salesman. I'm just straight up telling you guys how it is and how well the freaking March is performing. Come on, guys. Like, she is a must invest hero. She is a must invest hero, guys. Right? So, you know, we went over the reports. We went over all the different pairings. We went over the artifacts, the different pets, minimum investment. If there's anything that I didn't hit on, guys, please make sure to ask away in the comments section below. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this guide and it kind of puts you in the right path in your guys' journey with good old Hsiang, right? With good old Hsiang, all right? With that being said, guys, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed this guide. Okay, make sure you guys sub to the channel so you don't miss out on further guides. As I told you guys, the field is evolving, the metas evolve, especially when you throw in a wrench like Hsiang into the mix, right? Makes a very big difference. Also, when you hit that sub button, make sure you guys turn on that bell notification. Lets you guys know when I go live or drop a new video. All right. Make sure you guys join the Discord as well. I'll drop the Discord link as well. If you ever want to go back to watching the video, make sure you guys follow the chapters. Okay, that also helps you guys out to get you back on time, whether that's the reports, the builds that I have for all the different heroes that we ran. Okay, especially the Hsiang specific one. So yeah, anyways, guys, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's your boy Guns, and I'm out. Peace, y'all. Take it easy.